Hey, it's the lunatic from the woods, out here, walking around the bay. So yeah, what I'm going to talk about a little bit about is like how things become demonic. I was just kind of thinking about this, something that, crossed my mind. The sun's coming up. It's super early in the morning. So yeah, how things actually become demonic is like, they start off, the thing in itself is not demonic. Like, a thing in itself can't really be demonic. I mean, when people say that, I just kind of started to understand, like, how they're deeming it demonic. The thing in itself isn't demonic. You are making it demonic. So, I mean, how certain things release demons, like, say you were interested in astrology or something like that, and that stupid theory, with the birthdays and stuff, that in itself is not demonic. But then if you put too much thought and effort into it, it kind of like releases demons, and they start it starts wreaking havoc on your life. It's like that fascination with the unknown. Like, that has the potential for like releasing demons and stuff. And then like shit starts to go down in your life and things start to fall apart because your focus is in the wrong spot. It's on some theory that doesn't really go anywhere. If you go down that path and you have the fascination with like spirituality, or like, some of this occult stuff, like the third eye, it's or astral projection or something. I was really engulfed with all that stuff for a really long time, and my life just started to fall apart because I wasn't really focused. I was focused on these things that are very interesting to me. All that stuff was really interesting. I was like, whoa, this is weird. Like, let me go down this path and see. I mean, like, all I really have from that is a bunch of like neat stories. But that's how it kind of becomes demonic. And if you go down that road too far, I mean, it could even lead to, you could even go completely insane. There's been tons of people that went down the spiritual path and just went completely out of their minds. And then you kind of realize that it doesn't really go anywhere. Like, a lot of these things, like, they don't really go anywhere. Like, they go nowhere. Like, it's a path to like insanity. It's not really anything. It never really was anything. It's just like a bunch of super, super complicated stuff that like human beings aren't even capable of understanding. And then people try to make sense of it all. And it's just too complicated for human beings, like any human being, to make sense of it. So that's kind of like how it grips you. Like, they say like, oh, the Ouija board is demonic. I even heard like yoga was demonic. And I'm like, yoga? Like, it's stretching. But people make it demonic. You're making things demonic. Anything can be demonic. It's that fascination where it just completely takes control of your life. That's what it is. Like, it's not really any one particular thing. It's that fascination with your mind. And then speaking on the the topic of demons and stuff. I mean, I told some stories to, there was this lady that I know that used to practice black magic and stuff like that. And she knew about a bunch of that stuff, and she knew people that were supposedly prophetic, you know, prophets and stuff like that, and they talked to Jesus Christ and stuff like that. And I was talking to her, and she swears up and down that, like, demons come to me in my dreams and stuff like that. They're always like people, and she's like, oh, well, no, that's not people. Like, that's a demon. That's not the person that it was disguised to be. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, that's weird. Strange theory. I had other videos of, like, astral projection and stuff, and I went out of my body and I was talking to this thing, Osiris. It was calling itself Osiris. She swears that was a demon. I was like, okay, so I'm just surrounded by demons. There's a demon in my room, and I gotta cleanse it out, and, you know, all this kooky stuff. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going down that road with you. I'm not gonna put that in my mind that I'm surrounded by demons and everything, because I feel like it's just gonna open up more demons. So yeah, if anyone's listening to this channel, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, if demons are an actual physical thing, or if it's just something in your mind, or like what the deal with that whole thing is. Like, I kind of think your mind kind of triggers it, and it you know, the further you go down that road, the more closer to the physical it becomes, you know, until it does become a physical entity. Okay, so you guys have a blessed day. That's all I have.